Hi, my name is Priyalte and welcome to the new possibility called bars. And many of you may not have heard of this thing. Many of you must be wondering, what is this bar? And the first thing that pops in everyone's head when I say bars is is it a bar that we go to drink on Friday or on weekends and do that stuff? No, it's not about that. Is it like a tool or a bar or an iron bar or something that changes you? No, that's not what it is. And if it's not all of this, then what is it? So access bars is it's called bars because there are some points on our head that run from left to right, okay, or they are from here to the back side of the head. And these bars can be accessed through these touch points on the left and right side of the head and the front and the back side of the head, right? So when we touch these points, these bars these are like storage points. These are like points where, or these are the places where a lot of electromagnetic charge is there, okay? And this charge holds, or this charge is representing our thoughts, feelings, emotions, okay? So when you are sad, right, the certain points on your head, if we access that, it will actually give the access to what that emotion is in terms of energy inside you, right? So when we touch these points and we ask that energy to dissipate, it dissipates. It dissipates to a level where you start feeling free, you start feeling happier, you start feeling free from a lot of limitations, right? Like sadness is just one of the examples. So you could have anger coming up, or you could have fear coming up, or you could have a creativity block, or you may have certain things going on inside of you. Or in your life that are unexplainable, right? Like you don't know why you are lazy, why you are not able to sleep, you don't know why your relationships are not going well, you don't have clarity about what to do in your relationship, you don't know what to do for your business to grow, you don't know what to do for your body to be healthier, and like a lot of things are like unexplainable. You don't know why you cry so much, you don't know why you get emotional, you don't know why you get angry, why you feel anger towards certain things, and especially this world. And if I just mentioned few things, you can guess pretty much everything can be covered with bars, because that's what is the state of mind, right? And your state of mind decides what happens in your body, what happens in your life. If you're fearful, you will never take that step. One second, I need to disconnect. If you're fearful, you will never take that step to go forward, right? If you are fearful, you will never have that courage to step out of your relationship. If you feel that you cannot create money, you will never be able to go out and create money, right? So these are just few examples of how we don't be ourselves, and maybe we don't live up to our full potential. Okay, that's a part. And what we can do is we can actually let go, right? We can let go. We talk about it, letting go, but it's not happening. Like I tried this, tried that. Maybe for a day it works, for 2 days it works, for a week it works, and then I go back to my old patterns. So what if you could have total freedom? You could have freedom from it totally, like forever. That's possible. Like I had started my journey back in 2016 December, and since then I've been working on myself. I've been practicing bars on myself and others, and it's helping me. And it has helped me in a way where I have freedom from a lot of things, like emotions, fear, or where I feel that my life would be not ease, joy and glory. That's not a possibility for me. I know my life is going to be, I have total control over my life. How many of us have that? Because most of us think that, it's not because most of us think that life is happening to us. It's not in our control. What if you can have total control over your life? That's what bars have given me, which is the biggest thing, right? I mean, nobody talks about you having control over everything in your life, and this is what it is. So I would suggest you can read about it, you can look at more videos by the founders and people who have been practicing bars or receiving bars, and people like me who teach bars and practice bars on others and self are the great example of what bars can do. Like, this wasn't possible for me, having my own clinic, NGO, this, that, having clarity about my relationships, having free flow of money, having ease with everything in my life wasn't a possibility, but I created that. Like, this is just a gist of what God created post I chose to become a bars facilitator and a practitioner. And this, you can do it on yourself. They are just touch points and you lightly touch them, and once you touch them, it starts dissipating thoughts, feeling, emotions. You may experience the immediate relaxation. Some people experience extreme awareness. Some people experience release of some sort. Some people experience something different. Like, it's different for different people, and it sometimes shows up after 3 weeks, or it shows up within 3 weeks, or after 3 minutes. It really depends on the individual who's willing to let go of stuff and willing to choose this for the greater possibilities. So I would suggest just sign up. Just sign up for a bar session, experience it. Yeah, it's an expensive technique. It's going to cost you a little bit, because we are talking about life change here. It's not going to happen in 500 rupees or 50 rupees, right? So go ahead, book a session. Be willing to let go what has been stopping you from truly being you, truly enjoying your life and thriving in your life. That's the purpose of life. If we are not happy, what's the point in living, right? So unfortunately, we have bought into this lie that we have to have sadness, and then that will follow happiness, or happiness will follow something which is negative, and blah, 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 blah. So you get that thing, right? So that was the biggest lie you bought into. It doesn't have to be that way. Life is not supposed to be so hard. It's not supposed to be so complicated. There is a lot of clarity that you can have once you choose to be conscious. Being conscious is a choice, and bars can assist you in having that 24/7, 365 days for the rest of your life. And I can just ask you, like, imagine if you choose this today or choose this tomorrow. Imagine what will your life be like in next 5 years? And if you don't choose this, what will your life be like in next 5 years? Whatever feels like, oh, this is it, go for that. Thank you. And you can read about bars everywhere. Like, there are bars are everywhere. You can just type for Access Bars. It's from Access Consciousness. This is one of the tools from Access Consciousness. It's a life-changing, it's a life transformation, it's a self-help modality. So we want you to be empowered. We want you to take care of everything. We don't want you to be dependent on others. You have answers to everything, and you can tap into that yourself by just letting go the mind chatter, by just letting go the thoughts, feeling, emotions that limit you in so many ways. It's a big thing for a lot of us. Bye. See you soon.